make your trades, but without the mentality and the mindset of a trader, for lack of better words, it's going to be in vain. When money gets on the line, there's a psychological effect that happens that kind of it can be a crutch or a crush in our trading. So I want to present this to you guys, and I'll actually link it in the chat so everybody can download it and you can start working on your trading plan. And that may be one of our assignments, just for you guys to go in here and start filling this out. Some of my new traders, you may not know exactly what you want to place on some of these, but if you can just start filling out to the best of your ability some of these different things, and we're going to fill in all the pieces for you so you guys can be proficient in the market. I want to train you guys up like I want us all to be skilled assassins. So, I may ask you guys some of these questions on these trading plans, in the chat, just so we can kind of dialogue a little better and grow together. And then, so I'll expect you guys to kind of have this going for me. But we'll dive in here real quick. And now, in every trader's trading plan, there's going to be a set or a rule base that's going to keep you safe in the market. It's going to help battle or fight back from some of the psychological effects you may notice when you're actually risking live money. Some of the things that's going to be in your trading plan is going to include, why are you trading? That's a great question to ask yourself. Like, is it financial freedom? Is it, more time with loved ones? Are there any goals that you guys are trying to obtain? We got to ask ourselves, what is your approach? How are you going to tackle the markets? Now, some of you guys may be wondering, like, I'm just learning, I'm just starting, I don't know how I want to approach it. We'll dive deeper into giving yourself an approach, and as you learn more technicals and things like that, you'll know if you're gonna, if you're trading zone to zone, if you're gonna be using harmonics, are you gonna be using indicators, your naked trader, scalper, things of that sort. Then we want to have you guys some set goals. My actual job for you guys and my commitment to you is to help you obtain those goals. So we put it down on paper. We're gonna make it more real. We're gonna make it more real. When you there's a I wouldn't say old saying, but there's a belief that when you write things down, you can tend to bring those things into reality, or you can bring them forth. So we want to put down your goals. What is your monthly goal, your yearly goal, your long-term goal from trading? And then we're going to tackle those, and we'll break them down step by step, or we'll use like a snowball effect in order so we can tackle some of these goals and check them off you guys' list. Now, what are my objectives? It kind of comes back into place to why you're trading. Are you looking for, like I said, financial security, financial freedom, extra income, time home? Also, it can get a little bit more in detail with your objectives. Like, are you trying to get, 10 pips out of the market? Are you trying to make, are you trying to get more efficient with your process? Are you homed in and trying to learn your technicals more, like trend lines, the flow of the market? What markets will you trade? Now, we're breaking down exactly the process to be a trader. I see a lot of typical traders that just jump in the market. They, don't have a flow of philosophy to their trading, so the market eats us up. It chops us out. You might get in a trade, it goes against you, and you're jumping right out. What time frames do you trade? Do you prefer the smaller time frames, or do you prefer to put your trade in, just let it run? Giving you a little bit more freedom. Now, what setups? It's another thing that may be difficult for anybody that's newer to identify, but as we go, we'll have particular things going to happen in the market. The market does the same thing over and over. So we'll identify which market sentiment or which guidelines we're going to use to actually take our trade. So with setups, it's going to be as for a reference, what your time frame or with your actual? Are you looking for like your RSI to, be at a certain level? Are you looking for maybe some EMAs to cross? Are you looking to enter in at a zone? Excuse me, that's going to be on setups. Then we're jumping down into your entry rules. This is very important. Like, where will you place your stop based on certain rules that we're going to set up or that you already have set up? When do you exit? When do you take profit? These things all coincide. That can also coincide with your objectives in the market. What markets will you trade? What time frame? We're gonna go to your risk management rules. You guys always hear me, hamper down on risk management because it's vital. Um, we also have us a routine or your pre-market activities. So when you sit in front of your trading screen, you turn on your computer and you're getting ready to trade today, what are some of the routines that you guys are doing in order to prep your mind or be prepared to tackle the markets? So, me personally, I like to get in a calm space. Make sure I have some water beside me, maybe a little snack. Um, I may put on some easy listening music or some kind of motivation just to kind of prep my mind for the activity of trading. Just give me one moment here. I appreciate you guys' patience. So far, is this all kind of making sense to you, to everybody? Keep you guys involved.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Then we go to our post-market activities or your routines. Once you wrap up your session, or regardless if you're going to be letting your trades ride overnight, or you're doing a long-term trade, or if you're out of the market, you're in profit. Um, then what are some of the things you like to do to unwind? Like I would say, we're shaping this into more of a business. I think that's what we actually all want, is to be able to more supplement our incomes, more take some of the stress off of our daily lives, and the markets will give that to us as long as we follow, our preset guidelines or our regulations. Now with post market, you know, me, I like to do a little happy dance. I like to celebrate afterwards. I unwind. I listen to some different music I like. I don't watch too much TV, but I do. I watch a lot of podcasts and things of that sort. So I'll turn on some of that, kind of unwind, stretch a little bit, things of that sort. Now with post market, I'm not saying that you guys have to be in the markets all day. It's all based on your style, how you like to trade. So if you're in the markets for 30 minutes, once you get done, still kind of practice these routines, whether it's getting up, you know, stretching out, whatever you can think of that may put you in a mind state of feeling achieved. Even if every time we hit these markets, regardless of the end result, you want to set up a routine that's gonna keep you on a level basis or a level playing field, so you can see the market the way you need to see it. Now, what tools will you use for your trading business? You see how it popped up business there. So we're shaping this more as once again a means to an end. So with tools, it's going to be your technicals. If you guys are using any third-party applications, any websites, things of that sort, we just kind of jot that down and take account of the things we are going to be using in our daily trade. Now the review process, you're going to review your trades, look at some of the things, some of the things you did good, some of the mistakes you may have made, and that's how we grow, how we build upon, is reviewing this total process of what we're doing. We're keeping in mind, who we are as we become more proficient traders and more profitable in the market. Because as you notice that the skill set grows, so it becomes easier to trade. But as it becomes easier to trade, the profits increase, and that's where a lot of the mental and the physical, the psychological barriers start to appear. So we don't want to do the work, we find out that trading isn't as hard as everybody seems. It's not easy, but it can be simple. We find out that trading is simple, and then we self-sabotage ourselves because we don't have a guideline of what we're actually doing in the market, how we're doing it. So we can't repeat that success if we don't know how we came to that notion. So the last few things here is going to be your discipline and mindset. I live and die by these two principles here: is discipline and mindset. Like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts, motivational, content. And for discipline, I like to keep myself out of my comfort zone. So one of the things I like to do is I work. I'm an avid. Here recently, probably about this last year, I got back into it, but I've been avid in the gym lately. Not for the physical effects, not because I want to be this strong man or the nothing like that. I think what they call them, but I want to be a heavy lifter or a buff cat. I do it because of the discipline that it instills in me, and it does help with my trading. So, besides the benefits of me potentially living a longer life, or well, I wouldn't say a longer, but a healthier life, I also it takes tons of discipline to get up every day, even when I don't want to, when it's raining, snoring. It just builds discipline that carries out to the rest of my life. So I noticed, over this last journey, I've just been a more disciplined individual. I can go in there and get the job done. Long days, long nights, whatever it takes is, I'm building every day my discipline and my mindset. So those are two key things for me that I do use. Um, I'll share another. It may